Okay, look like we're frozen for a second. Alicia's getting ready to log in. Okay, we're live right now. Hello, everyone, and
Hello.
welcome
Hey,
to
Lisa.
Hey,
the
Lisa.
Family
Hey.
is Everything. Hold
Hey.
on, let me do my intro first. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in and welcome to the Family is Everything studio. I am Deborah Hall McCullen, your faithful host. And today is New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
So I am joined by my family, and I'll introduce everybody. First, we have my mom in the middle. If you could wave right there, that's Miss Mary Hall. To her right is my twin brother Gary. You can wave, Gary. Thank you. And then under him is his twin Carrie Hall. Carrie, if you could wave to everybody, please. In the middle, we have the man who's always working. That's James Hall the second. We call him Jimmy. And directly under me, which people call my twin, that's Leisha Matthews. Used to be
Hey.
Hall, she's Matthews. Hey, I'm glad y'all here. How everybody doing?
All
Pretty
right.
good.
Doing well.
Bringing in the
Okay,
new year well.
very good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna my mom got her book.
You can't see it.
You can hold it up. She is my
We can
mom is the
see it.
author. she got the, she got her book, The Sparrow Watcher, which is available on Amazon.com. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna run through some pictures right quick. We love to get together and laugh and talk. And I say it would be a good idea for all of us to get together today because we haven't been in the same place, all of us, in years. And although all of
Right.
us are not here right now, it's good for those who could join us. I'm glad y'all here. We're gonna start off right quick with the members of our family. We was all raised brothers and sisters. So we're gonna talk. I'm going to acknowledge the ones who have gained their wings already, and that would be Zachary Hall. That's our first cousin. He passed back in 1980, and the other would be Inga Hall, who passed in 2017, if I remember correctly. So December 19th marked the anniversary of her passing. So we're going to acknowledge them. May they rest in peace forever. And then we're going to start
Mhm.
with our parents who started all of this. Or should we start with Jupiter? Who should I start with? Should we start about our days in Jupiter? Because that's, between Riviera Beach and
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter, that's where we spend our time,
Jupiter.
especially the summertime, pulling peanuts and
Yeah.
slopping hogs and feeding hogs and cutting grass and pulling collard greens and what else
And
do we used to do?
chickens.
Chickens.
Planting.
Oh God, don't
Yeah.
start me on this.
Chickens.
Remember
Dogs
that
had
day?
Selling
little
peas.
holes in the garden too and plant them seeds and all that. Had all us in a row.
Yep.
Like little ducks, and one person putting holes and come behind and put the seed in, then the other one come behind and cover it up. And we had a little system going. He did, he
Yeah.
put
I mean, well, that's
his
my
garden.
that's our mom parents. They were um entrepreneur, business owner, had landscape company, and they own their own property. They built their own
Right.
home. They've had their own farm. They had their own farm animals, cow, chicken, pigs,
Goats.
dogs,
Goats.
cats, goats, horse. They
Goats.
had it. And that's
They
what
had a
we were.
horse?
They had
I
a
don't
horse.
remember the horse.
They had a horse.
I never saw no horse or a
That was
cow.
No,
We
my
they
rode
Like
a
just,
horse.
something else I
Oh, that
did.
was
that
Well,
was,
somebody else's
that was
horse.
my
We
Excuse
had
me.
the horses.
street.
We had the horses.
Oh, I stand corrected.
the girl down the
Excuse
street
me.
on Bush Road, she had the horse. Went to
hmm
one
Yeah.
Okay. I
girl
remember
down the
riding the horse.
street.
Oh, and remember they had the honeybees right out there in the
Oh,
front.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
The
the
They had
best
the
honey
bees
in the
and the
world.
honey.
yeah, that was a good honey. We had
So,
free honey forever. And
yeah.
remember that day, Alicia, we were there and we wanted some fried chicken. And grandma said,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah." And she went out there and got that chicken and wrung that chicken neck, and that chicken flopped all over. And
That's
Yeah.
then
we
she
that's
Flopping
let
all
us
over the yard.
watch her clean the chicken, pull the feathers. You know, they had that gas
God.
stove there to burn the feathers, scald the rest of the feathers off. and then she
Yeah.
cut the chicken open, and then after that, I ain't want no more fried chicken.
We didn't want the chicken.
Mm-mm.
All the other moves out there, you ain't eating. He ain't got enough stuff buying enough chicken and stuff.
Yeah,
They got
especially
in their yard.
And
so
Just
Jimmy
on
and
the
that
certain
turkey.
staples they like grandma used to tell me it was certain staples they would get when they like maybe get right sugar
flour, cooking oil, sugar.
Flour,
they call it
From the
lard,
they go to
thing.
Piggly Wiggly
lard.
to in Indian Town to get
Yeah.
their
Right.
staples,
About the,
and
about a sack of
anything
flour. That's all I remember.
anything she wanted, she would give it to us and tell us to put it in his basket. They would have two separate baskets.
Right.
And he would buy that cheese with the red rind on it. I remember
Yep.
that.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
We
some
used to
expensive
always say
cheese
we
now.
go in the
I
store, we say, "Can I get this?" We used to always ask first though. He always
right.
said, "Get what you want," and then
Go and
I
get what you
still
want.
gonna ask,
That's
Yes.
what
yeah,
he would say.
still would ask. He's like, "Hey, get what you want." I tell you, get what you want. But them
Remember,
So
boys,
remember
don't.
Jimmy and that turkey he threw threw over the
what?
fence, the home
Oh
plate.
That
God.
was chicken. That
I
was
bet when they
chicken.
when they cleaned up
Grandma
that
bought.
property,
We thought we was having spaghetti, and Grandma bought the chicken with the spaghetti. We
we
had
didn't want that.
chicken and spaghetti noodles. We thought we were having spaghetti,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he threw the whole
And
plate across the
anything he
fence
didn't
in the
want, he threw the
woods.
plate, pants.
Everything.
I bet those people was like, "Where these clothes come from?" When they clean out their property. But anyway, who we were talking about was our grandparents, Joseph and Elaine Fullmore from Jupiter, Florida. From old people from Jupiter, they knew them very well. And this
Bush
is our
Road,
yeah, on Bush Road, where actually Walmart is located now on Bush Road. It's the
Walmart
same
is
street
now.
there.
Right.
So this is
Mm-hmm.
our family photo we took years ago, and that's people call her Missy Lane on the far right. That's my mom's mom, who we were talking about. Who that lady could cook. Best lemon pound
Hmm.
cake
Mm-hmm.
I've ever had in my life.
Pound
Oatmeal
cake and
bread,
biscuits.
biscuits, all homemade, chicken and dumplings, anything you wanted, she could cook it, and it tasted very, very good.
A whole cake
So,
of yeah,
what is that, Gary?
and a whole cake of bread we used to eat
Oh
too.
yeah, whole cake of bread with that syrup or some honey.
With the syrup.
Yeah, and
A
so
lot of
that's
people
all of
think
us.
when you say whole cake, they think of the cornbread, but we talking about the flour bread,
Yeah,
Yeah,
buttermilk flour
uh,
bread.
yeah. So
that's
that from
handmade biscuits too. She used to do
oh
them
my
things
gosh,
by hand. They were good too.
and they were perfectly formed. Jimmy's coming back on. So anyway, that's all. That's my dad, mom in the front, well, and then that's me with the biggest head in the middle. And oh, I gotta wait till I get this picture off. To the left, Leisha, Gary, Jimmy, Carrie, Janine. She's not on here, and of course our grandma. So let me take this picture off so I can
And
add
then,
Jimmy on. Okay. All right. So let me add him on here. All right, there goes Jimmy coming back on.
There
So
he is.
the next picture I want to show, and I'm gonna go through these real fast. So mom and dad just celebrated their 64th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
I love this
yeah,
picture here of them sitting in the front of their home. And this one
Hmm. I
is
really
in the
like that one.
library. Yeah.
Hmm.
They after this, they tore down the Riviera Beach Library, but that was inside the Riviera Beach Library. And he wanted to go over there and see me at work. I didn't work in the library, but I was at City Hall. And he was like, "Take our picture." So that's a
yeah,
really
that's
nice
good.
picture.
Yeah.
So the other photo I have of us together as kids, this is the only picture well, not kids, Lord have mercy. This is the only
No,
picture
we're
I could
so
find.
enough adults
Oh. Where all of us are sitting together
together.
here.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
All right. And so now we're getting ready to go back because I want to go back to my childhood because I brought up some pictures. And so one Christmas we got remember that yellow 10 speed bike we got,
10 speed bike.
and
I was
all
just
of us
talking
shared
to
it.
Renard about that. That was the only present we had. One bicycle
Yeah,
between all
we were
of us.
so happy. That's me. That's when I had my turn. I don't know who took this picture, but I was having a great
I
time.
trying to pick it out when we was outside that day. Yeah,
Remember,
And so
that's something.
Karen them taught Jimmy how to ride a 10-speed bicycle. His little toes couldn't touch the pedal. He was so happy. I was like, y'all get my baby off that doggone bike. He little he
yeah, but
didn't have no fear.
And Renard did. I had them folks riding a bicycle before he could touch himself.
Hmm.
yeah.
Big
So
bicycle.
the hedges that were in front of the house, you had the bricks right there. So I had to stand
Right.
up on top of the blocks there to be able to
Yeah, yeah,
get on the bike. And I
Get
had to
on.
stand
Yeah.
up on the bike
Mm-hmm.
in order to ride because
yeah. Now
he
you
Hmm.
couldn't
can
touch
get
the
up there
pedals at
and
that
have
time.
use that for balance. You get up there and ride.
So one day,
Look at that. You know,
fast
we used to
forwarding,
play out there in the street barefooted. We ain't have no shoes on, playing
No
kickball
shoes.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Now I can barely walk outside, man. I be walking so like I'm walking on hot coals or something. I remember them good, but our people tough, man. We used to
Yeah.
run
That was
all that,
patrol.
all that stuff.
You
This
was
is
something.
me.
If you was a patrol, you was something else then.
Yeah. I was
Yeah, I
at
was
West
patrol too,
Riviera.
but I ain't had no picture
Yeah.
when I was patrol though.
So y'all was at Lincoln, right?
No, I was at West Road. We went to
Well,
Lincoln and West River. We went to Lincoln first, then West Riviera. But they were
Okay.
building
New school.
West Riviera. So we went to West Riviera when it was brand new for me and Gear.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
When they
No,
Okay.
we
So
went
first
that's
to
me.
millennials to go to that school.
So that's me. Your father took that picture of me. I had just walked home from school, and you talking about hot and sweaty. And he was like, "Sit down, let me take a picture." I was like, first of all, we're not allowed to sit nowhere in his living room,
Okay.
especially hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
TV.
but he got me. That was my favorite pair of pants too at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then after
I
that, I got
remember
to go
that day.
to Washington D.C. And here's my family seeing me off at the Amtrak station downtown. And
Thanks a lot, Deborah.
Lisha, Lisha,
Yeah.
what in the world?
oh
I think
Yeah,
you
God.
were
what was
so
wrong with
mad.
my head? That's what
No,
I
you
want
were
to
mad.
know.
You were mad because we had to wait so long for the train. It was hot
Yeah,
out there,
the train was
and we made
late.
you stand there and wait.
It was so hot. I remember this day too, and then we left and went to Washington and froze. But I wanted to say, what in the flying saucer is going on with your hairdo that day?
You know I
And
wrote, what in the hairdo is
they
that?
never
What is
had
going
that.
on? Maybe
What you
that was
say,
the
Gary?
style then. I don't know.
Y'all had y'all natural hair. They didn't have weave back then.
Oh no.
No,
And that's Janine right there. So if
Janine
I
and
was what?
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. I don't know what's going on with him either. All right.
He
So
was
moving.
he was not bothered.
Mhm. So here's
Just
another
like
picture of us girls here in the house. That's me in the middle.
yeah,
That's Janine on the end. That's Leisha on the end. Like I said, Gary,
yeah.
no weaves.
No,
What
She
happened?
no
had to get
weaves.
up, plug that curling iron in to get busy, or
Yep.
roll that hair up the night before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They'll always look nice.
Mhm.
So I have a picture of Leisha, your wedding day. Woohoo! Now this day right here.
Mm.
It
Another hottest day in history.
was hot. I
Yeah,
never
that's at my party.
forget. Me and James went to pick up the balloons for the reception, and oh my gosh, every time that lady blew a balloon up, it would pop. Oh, I almost
Yeah,
had a
that was
nervous
a hard
breakdown
day.
in that store because all the balloons kept popping. It was so hot that day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Let's see what else I got. Oh, it was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't forgot. If I don't write stuff down, I don't remember nothing. Oh, this picture, during the pandemic, this is when everybody was zooming and this and that because the COVID was so bad. My mom had her, or our mom had her 80th birthday celebration, so we had to do it on the computer. So I didn't
Yeah,
have this program back then. We were on Facebook Live trying to figure it out.
yeah.
And finally we got her on. I don't know who took this picture, but this was
Carrie.
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
80th birthday. Oh, Carrie took this
Really
picture.
nice picture.
Mhm.
That's it.
That was a
That
good day because she had a cake.
Hmm.
I had music playing on this end. and we were all in separate households. We were able to get together that way. That was 2020, I think. Yeah, 2020. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I took this picture. I did go to church one time last year,
How's
Yeah.
that?
and this is at the Toya Church at Bible Way. But I don't know if it was on the
Okay.
way in or on the way out. I can't remember. It was a good service though that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, make it to a church service. Somebody missing. Hold on.
I think Jimmy
He's
got out
he's
of the shop for a
He got
second.
out the truck.
oh, I see him
I
back
don't know
in
what
the
he doing.
back.
Look
He's
like he
working.
unhooking something.
He said
He
one of the
he working
pipe
because his
burst.
pipe burst at his house, at his
Yeah, with all
garage.
that
Oh,
cold air
uh-oh. We know
there.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we're trying to get them fixed.
Oh, weather come, boy, it get cold like that, it'll do that up there. It ought to depend. It's probably not that.
uh
We had a
so
couple
mhm.
bursts last week.
And it's
Really?
amazing. It was so cold last week and today, got the air conditioner on. I couldn't get warm
Yeah,
enough
it
last
rained
Saturday,
yesterday
Sunday.
here, but it's
Yeah.
nice. It's not cold, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
They got
poured
some fog
down.
in there last night. They stopped doing fireworks out there. They did fireworks
Wow.
about 30 minutes after the New Year, but it got so foggy you couldn't even first see your hand out there in front of your face.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
it was
looking at the
foggy here.
window. You couldn't see no fire, nothing. It was so foggy, and it just got worse.
Across the
Yeah,
street.
after a while, I noticed. I said it got real quiet. I said people was outside. They couldn't see nothing. Get that
Yeah,
going on in the house. You couldn't even see from right in front of your hand. I said,
I
man, I ain't
kind of
seen
wish that would have happened here,
that.
but I don't know if it would have made a
I think
difference.
the smoke
My
and the
God.
fog together what made it
Yeah.
real thick. You
Yeah.
couldn't see a
yeah,
thing.
thick and wet. It wouldn't have
Ooh,
been ignited if it. They started. I think they started about 9:30, but it wasn't bad. I
Mm,
They
went to bed at 10:30, so I know they were done by then.
right.
they
mm.
About
started
7 o'clock.
firecrackers here at 5.
Hmm.
Yep.
They start.
Firecrackers
Hmm.
at 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
they started
yesterday.
early. Well, they didn't have no firecrackers here, honey. It was
I know
Hmm.
gunshots
that. I know they don't wait for
ridiculously.
that. They
And
don't
it
wait for
poured
Yeah.
that.
down rain this morning in over where Janine was. We didn't
Mhm.
get any.
Mhm. So I wonder when it's gonna cool off again. But I did go by the beach. The beach was packed. I went to Bill Foster,
Believe it.
Ocean Reef, and
Really?
the Ocean Mall. It was ridiculous. I did find a parking space at Ocean Reef. I just parked
Hmm.
and let the windows down, listen to the
Yeah,
radio. I didn't even go to the
yeah.
water, but the weather was so beautiful. I had to go to the bank. So I said, well, let me ride down here and see what's going on. Boats everywhere. It was gorgeous,
Oh
perfect
yeah,
tourist weather
yeah.
today.
You didn't
Some
see
people
no
always
dead
get.
iguanas, Deborah?
No, and people been taking those and cooking them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when they
Yeah, people
froze, they
from
don't
the
move.
island, they know how to skin them and all that kind of stuff. You take
Hmm.
them things, man, and skin it out. They do over there. So they know about them.
No, thank
I
you.
ain't
I'll pass.
What they call
big
it?
regular
The
things.
chicken of the trees. They say it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
got all different types, though. They're like there was one in the tree right there at the house, a green. Well, it was a small one, but he was like a real green, dark green color. Like
Yeah, I
that thing.
remember
Thing on
hurricane.
45th Street over in the back over there behind where that sub place over there. I can't think of the name of what they call it.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Like you going
Subway.
to
Snuff
North
King?
Shore?
yeah, like you go on the North Shore, right on the right
Right,
hand
right
side.
over
Oh,
that
not
lake up back there.
Russo's.
Yeah,
Royal Sub.
Russo's.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Royal.
Oh,
Royal.
okay.
Yeah, Royal Slim.
You know,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Russo's is not. They went out of business.
it
Hmm.
was
Yeah, they
up there
closed.
by
It's one
North Lake.
open.
That's
It's
like
one still
uh,
open. They closed
On
the
Oh,
North
one
Lake.
on North Lake. They closed that one,
Yeah,
but it's one on
right there where
Military Trail.
Kmart used to be at. Right
Yeah, they
there.
yeah.
they closed that one.
the
You come,
surplus still up. It's still up. That surplus, it's still up.
Is it? It's still
Yeah.
open?
Where
Because I know they
Russo's?
said they were
No, they
closing.
closed. No,
Yeah.
you know what? They closed the one in West Palm. It's the one in
yeah.
West Palm that
That's
they closed, and there's one I think on Military Trail.
still open.
What about the one on North Lake? It's still there?
I
I
don't
thought
know.
they closed that one. I'm not
Oh,
sure. I thought they closed that one.
oh.
Mm,
Uh-uh.
I don't know. It's been so long I ain't been to school. But, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
a question I had for growing up, like when y'all was in high school. I just remember y'all used to fight every single day,
I'm
every
older,
single day.
not
elementary,
me. You talking about the
elementary
Not
school.
you. I'm
twins?
talking about the twins. Every
That
day.
was like some of that was like when we were in elementary school, some of it. Then not too many when we was in high school. I think we might have had like maybe a couple in high school and one after I got out of high school. But it wasn't. And it was mostly just guys. Just how you
When
gonna
y'all,
one? So you gonna challenge two people? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that was a lot of that was the time. So
I
after we
know
got
that
through,
one. I
we
got
became friends
that.
with most of the ones we did have. Cause it was always a lot of talk. So when we got tired of the talking, you know, and we
I,
became friends after that. Not like they do things these days.
yeah, you're fighting
Yeah.
is over
But
with.
I know we would put them up with friends. I ain't had too many enemies.
So
they
But
what
fought a
about the?
lot when they were
they
going to
got
Kennedy.
once they got to know us, then we ain't had no problem. No.
She said y'all you fought a lot when y'all was going to
Yeah,
Kennedy. I knew it was
Yeah,
sometime.
because if
I cause
somebody
Kennedy,
said anything about their sisters, that was a
Kennedy,
fight.
we
Yeah.
did no fighting in Kennedy, not
listen,
me.
Leisha, do you remember this one time we went to wash clothes, right? I think that was over off E Avenue at that laundromat over there. We couldn't even
Mhm.
get out the car. They got out the car,
Right.
getting out. They went to fight. As soon as they got out
Fighting.
the car, we couldn't even get our
Yes,
clothes clean. Had to go back
I
home.
remember.
Hmm
Remember they beat that man, beat that guy up, and called the police. I was like, "Did y'all kill him?" And the police, it was about 2 hours, and then the police came and talking about, "Oh, we were at the council meeting." I'm like,
Oh
suppose
Lord.
I was wondering, did the man get hurt or whatever? What happened to him? They wouldn't even send anybody talking about they were at the council meeting.
Now, he was one guy, uh, shouldn't even been drunk and furious. So I guess he figured he done got himself drunk, so he gonna bother up while we walking our clothes. So we had to show him. False curves, don't get you nowhere.
Yeah.
We couldn't
So
just instead of following with it. We tried to ignore him, everything, so we had to go ahead and just give him a lesson. No,
Sometimes that's what you
What
have
kind
to
of got
do.
out of school? What kind of got out of that? Especially when I started playing football and all that.
yeah.
State,
oh yeah, let's
Nah,
talk about y'all
state,
football games.
when they brand new. St. Jim Calloway was the athletic director up there. Everything was new, all the uniforms, the
Yeah.
gym, and that when you had to play, and there wasn't no AC. It was so hot in that place, boy. But people did it. They got to play, 'cause, during practice, it was so hot in there, man. Shoot. I know what the wonder, wasn't no fans, wasn't none of that, but
Oh,
Yeah.
we had fun. That team was on the PD, called
well,
PDQ.
tough. Tell you that.
Never forget. But I remember them guys that broke in. They kept the stuff outside in that little storage place down in the back of the gym right there. And young guy, they went and broke in there. Callaway found that back there. They told on the dudes, and one of them was there. He said, "You gonna get that stuff right now and bring it right back here? I want it all." Like that. That dude started walking. He would have got that stuff. He wasn't playing.
I
So
bet.
some of them things, Muhammad Ali came there, we was there, and I remember
I
him coming
remember.
in. Like I said, that one no AC, no fan. It was pretty hot in there. He showed up, and there was a lot of us there. It was like a natural thing to see him. It wasn't like overly crowded, so you had a chance to talk. They went in and talked to everybody inside the gym, and so that was some good experience.
Mm.
I
Somebody
remember.
did respond and say that the Russos on North Lake is closed. The comments on
Yeah,
the bottom of the screen there.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
And then you had a lot of people in Riviera Beach came through the Pee Wee Louie Free Cake Gym.
Yeah,
mhm.
that's how all us got
So,
started playing Pee Wee League at
yeah,
Tate Gym. I went
it was
from
so for the
a
children.
lot of us played from Pee Wee League through junior high and high school,
Mm.
But Jimmy was in the band. Yeah, he was the only one in the
in the
band.
band in North Show.
He did
Mhm.
everything he
Yeah.
wanted to
He
do.
played
Band, track.
football, but yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
went
He
played
played
for
to
football, but he played for the rec. He didn't play
Oh yeah, Pee Wee number
middle school, high
63.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, them
Hmm.
Yeah.
orange uniforms.
Yeah, orange and
hmm
white.
Mhm.
number.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, they had a lot of people in Riviera Beach that wanted to take Jim to the Pee Wee League, even with the girls softball teams. They came out with
Mhm.
that. That was real
That
fun
was
because
real
you could
popular
take
too.
all
That
kinds
was a
of
lot. That
people.
was some fun when the softball games used to be up there in the evening.
Oh
We
yeah,
a
that was a
lot
lot
of
of
people
fun.
come
Stop.
out and support
Stop.
that. You know,
They don't have none of that no more, see? That's what they
this
needed
group,
still.
this group, like for some reason, it got with people. Then they broke it up when guys started coming out there using stuff, coming out there drinking in the pot. They had to put a stop.
Gambling, yeah.
Before
Well,
that,
that's
Yeah.
kids
back
could
there in
go
the.
out there. You could bring your kid. They had hot dogs, sodas, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
It was fun time to watch the baseball game or the softball games in the evening.
Well,
You
back
didn't
there in
have
the.
no trouble either. People acted accordingly. And
Right.
I don't even remember no time when people came with nobody acting ugly out there during the game and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Not
always a lot of fun. I would hear things about when y'all was coaching and two women on the sideline refuse to let things go sometimes, Mrs. Hall.
I had fun doing that. We had
No,
about 5 years when we were doing that.
Ah,
all
boy.
I did was try to make sure that they officiated right.
Oh,
John
Lord.
Lee told the guys to give me a playbook so I know what I was talking about, a rule book, so I learned all the rules and watched the referee.
Yeah,
Back
we
there on
had
that
fun
back
out there.
field, that's where I learned how to drive.
Mhm.
Before the park was redesigned into Dan Calloway Park, it had the baseball park back there and all those trees back
Yeah.
there. People used to hang out.
Mhm.
Well, that Gaines Park was the place where you learn to drive at.
No, I ain't go down there. I was over there at Tate in that back there with the dirt back there. Remember how people cars used to get stuck in that dirt back there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But back there, that's where I got
Yeah.
my first driving lesson. Janine
Uh,
let me drive, and
But
I
but y'all remember Carol when y'all had Jimmy on that motorcycle jumping over sand dunes
You
and
saying,
stuff.
but I don't really remember it. I know you said something about it. I can't really.
Yeah,
well, we
they
used
had.
to ride in the cemetery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
In the
That's.
back part before they
Played
Mhm.
baseball back
expanded it.
there and
that was
kickball.
playground.
I was at playground one time.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
And
now,
they rode. Remember y'all rode your motorcycle all the way to Jupiter on the train track.
oh my gosh.
We're on the side of the
Yeah.
road.
I
It
remember
wasn't a
because
Another
train. It
I
road
was on the side
remember
of the
James
road.
like a
driving,
train track.
It wasn't on the train.
driving and following them all the way.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I remember
Who
We
that.
was on
parking?
the side of the road going down US 1.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, remember on Sundays
Yeah.
you couldn't make noise in Jupiter because the church across
No,
the street had
you
church
had to stay in the
all
house.
day long.
Don't
Yeah.
sit
Couldn't make
down
no
on the steps.
noise.
Be quiet.
Well, I
That's what
remember
you.
we had to
Ranger,
stay in
you
the
had to be
house until the
quiet.
people got done with church. So
Y'all
that
had
was
to
pretty
Mhm.
much our
Hey,
day.
when it's raining, thunder, you can't say nothing, no rattling, no paper, turn off
No
everything.
paper, no moving, no
Look,
Yeah,
nothing.
unplug everything. You sit
Right.
there and
better
sweat till
that.
it's over.
With silence.
And
They
most every weekend we were at the beach, and we took
Yeah,
y'all to those go
I,
karts up the Jupiter Road go karts, and sometimes we stayed overnight at the beach.
hmm
yeah, we would go camping.
Yeah.
Remember that night we went camping and it rained. We had to
Rain.
leave.
That was that second night we was out there.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
second.
Right
The
out
first
there.
night was
We
really
had fun the
nice.
first night, so we said
Hmm.
we were gonna stay again. So
And now
But
once
you
you
do
can
that
get
everybody
there.
now.
who
You
had
gotta
to
have
get
a
up, go
permit
to
to have a
running, and
fire on the beach. I don't even
yeah,
know if
we
you
just
can have a
ran,
fire on the
grabbed
beach
stuff.
now.
Then
Yeah, we used to
everybody
do
came home and
marshmallows.
took turn taking their shower and stuff, because we had a land. So, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
we used to do
was fun time.
marshmallows.
I like going out there fishing and then taking the fish, cleaning them, and then we had the frying
Smoke
egg,
'em.
put it right out
Mhm.
there. Fish was
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
Yeah.
fresh. That was
Yep.
good eating. Yeah.
Those
Hmm.
are fun times. Be too scared to do that now because people are
Yeah.
so
We got a.
I
weird.
I
remember
have a
that
picture
time at
somewhere
that
with Jimmy with a whole buckets of fish your dad had caught, and they were down
Mm-hmm.
there
yeah.
by his feet, standing up at the beach.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
got
What,
Had
remember
a,
what's
that
that?
part.
What's that part where you going the back way to go to Juno Beach? What's that part called?
A1A? That's what
It's
you're
a
mm-mm.
talking
like an
about?
inlet. Isn't it like a little lake or something, an inlet or something over there?
I know what you're talking about, and they
Over at
got
Jupiter,
yeah, Jupiter Beach Park, ain't it?
yeah, you
Oh,
can
you
Mm-hmm.
go
talking
from
about where we
down
used
there
to
and just
go?
walk right through. Yeah, you
Remember
can
when
walk
James would
right
put us
through.
in the raft and he would pull the raft? We be in the
Yeah,
raft
yeah.
go
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter
before
And
Beach.
they
low
had the
tide.
Across that
pavilion. They
little
had a
bridge
pavilion there with music where
up.
you could dance and stuff like that too.
Yeah, we
No,
walked
that's not
across
what
the
I'm
little
talking about.
bridge. When I was
Yeah,
Yeah.
real ago, the first time I went across that bridge, I was looking like I had the gaps in between the
you could see the
walls.
water.
I was
Across.
scared to
I
walk
was just
on
looking at that.
so the
You
gap.
get
I
scared,
used to be scared to
get
cross to walk
You
across
yeah,
that
'cause
bridge
ain't had
because
the
you see the
scene wasn't
water
that
down the
right.
ocean.
had
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was
That
just
used to
Well,
them.
scare me.
you know, back then that was the Black Beach because
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you
I
go
mean,
to
they
Singer
had
Island,
that.
they would call the
Couldn't even
police
go
on
over there.
you. Yeah,
You
they
couldn't even
harassed
go.
you for more unless you went under Phil Foster where the parking lot was all raggedy and everything.
Under
That
the
was fine.
bridge, yeah, but
But if
that
you
wasn't.
wanted to go over to the main beach by the Ocean Mall, they call the police on you. What you doing out
Hmm.
here? And going through your
Yeah,
car and all of that kind of stuff.
yeah. You
So
used to go
people
to
would go
Jupiter.
to Jupiter because you weren't allowed over there, and
Right.
integration didn't happen here in Palm Beach County until 1971.
vision.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Ooh,
but
got
those were
all.
fun times, though.
Yeah, it
Going to
If
was.
Jimmy,
Jupiter.
if Jimmy can hear, can he chime in somewhere? Can he hear us?
He got off again. He's working.
Oh,
So
okay,
he was
okay,
listening. Yeah, he got off
okay.
again because he's trying to get his thing fixed.
I
So
know
I
how
got him
they do.
in.
That water run got in there too.
Yeah.
Get that fixed.
But I appreciate him taking the time just to log on there. And I know he's the
They got
working
get that.
man.
They ain't got no water in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll
Period.
Oh,
get.
they
I'll
don't.
check on him later, or we can check on him and make sure he got it done. So make sure y'all, when y'all get on y'all Facebook page, please go to my page and share this video to your page so that people can
Okay.
watch. And
Okay. We will.
And
anything else y'all want to talk about? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
for anybody wondering about Mr. Hall, he's holding on. He's doing fairly well. First of the week wasn't so good, but the last 3 days have been really, really good. And he's watching TV while he's asleep right now.
Well,
He's
the TV's
supposed to be
watching
watching.
him.
He's supposed to be watching the football game, but anyway, he had a good start to the day, so we're
Yeah,
very
that's
thankful
good.
for that.
Oh, so the last picture I wanted to show was this family picture. I mean, family T-shirt that he wanted done, not for a family reunion or anything, but he said I want a shirt for my family. So all of us got together, and all of his nieces, nephews, grandkids have the Hall family shirt. And for those who didn't get one, I'm trying to see if the guy will make me some more. It says our roots run
That's
deep,
got
our
three.
love runs deeper. Hall family. Yeah, I know, Gary. You
Oh no,
need
I don't have
3.
mine on today.
Yeah.
I got Kira and Gary have theirs. And I show mine. Uh, Harriet and everybody, Sheree, Nicole, and their kids have a shirt as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it's been a 2022 was a new year, and it took us on some twists and turns as a family to some uncharted territory. Jimmy's coming back on. We'll get him to talk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we had to figure some stuff out, and
Hmm.
we
Yeah.
still feeling our way through the dark, so to speak. But
Yeah.
Jimmy, we wanted to let you chime in. Can you hear us?
He's trying to get, I
Well, wait
think.
till he says something.
But we had a
Can
new addition to the family.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
hmm
are you?
yeah.
Can you hear us? He's looking, but I don't know. He probably got his ear pods on, and he's
Looks like
eating.
he's trying to fix it so he can
I
hear.
can't hear you.
But at least
That might be those ear things that you have in your ears sometimes,
And
where we
I
can't hear you.
have too.
Turn it up. Hold
Say
on.
something else. We can't hear you.
You have earbuds, or turn up your volume on your phone, or it's not muted. Oh, it's not muted. I don't know what's
You're
going on.
talking, but we can't hear.
We
But
could hear you
anyway,
earlier.
we have a new addition, and her name is.
It was hard. It might be hard for the signal to pick it up like that. Especially where he at.
Is that your radio? Who TV playing? It must be his. If I can hear his radio,
He said
then
the
or
stream.
is
He
that?
said the stream sounds like a robot.
Oh, he's gonna log out
He
and log back
got,
in. Okay, he'll be
got
back.
that signal where it be come on, making that noise, something interfering. I know what he talking
Well, we'll wait till he come back on right quick.
So
Let me
he
see if I
up
can
there
find a
too,
picture of the
weighing them
baby
down.
right quick.
It's hard to pick up stuff up the signal.
Did you have a picture of the baby, Deborah?
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna go to it and add it. Our new edition. Uh,
No, one was
so y'all can keep talking while I'm looking, please.
no one with her. No, I had one with Mary, but I don't. I should have sent that one. Going back, right? Going back
Yeah.
to St. June. That's what all the people in the community want there because one couldn't go over there to Wales. Only person won,
Yeah.
only person wanted to play football that I know of at Wales was Anthony Carter. That's how I met him. We played them. But I
Yeah,
had
Oh, really? Okay.
and he didn't. He was playing for the Gray Y or something like that.
Wales Recreation. Becky
No,
McGinn.
well,
he played for
restoration.
the Gray Y at
Oh, well,
Wells.
restoration. That was a different thing he was playing on.
Mm.
Yeah.
He was playing for Chase,
He
but
was he
now
on Becky McGinn team. And man, Becky
it
McGinn, that's
wasn't
what,
called Wells then.
yeah.
It wasn't even called
That's
Wells
how we
then.
met him. And we played with him from
I'm
when we
not
played
sure. I
with
think
him,
it was.
that's how I met him. And we played from that against each other then, but after that we played together all the way through Kennedy
At
High School.
Suncoast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember y'all playing football at Kennedy. If I was there, I don't remember it.
I think
Yeah,
we
we
played,
played.
You weren't at Kennedy then when they were, but they played for
No,
Kennedy.
I say I don't remember them
Oh, you
playing.
too,
Like if we
Bill.
went to the
You,
games,
yeah,
I
you
don't
was,
remember.
yeah,
you
you
was,
was little.
yeah, I
Yeah.
played.
You remember when they made you beat that little white boy,
Who cares?
Hmm?
Leisha? They had Leisha fighting Deborah.
What was that at West
That
Riviera?
I don't
I can't
remember.
Look,
That
remember.
was
who
at
won?
Lincoln. That was at Lincoln. I think you were in first
Think?
grade. And the boy kept bothering with you,
I
and you
had
would
a
run
couple
up
of fights with boys messing with me.
they
I
made you.
remember the one at West Riviera.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I'm logged in twice.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to put the picture on. I had to log in
Oh,
my
okay.
phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
West
up,
Riviera
man?
still and Lincoln. They both still and Kennedy actually. They still Kennedy still
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still there.
exists, right? So all those
Yeah,
schools are
still
still
there.
there.
Except for
yeah.
some folks.
Now
They
we
kind
Yeah,
went
of,
well,
to,
Suncoast moved, so yeah, the
yeah,
original
they still
Suncoast is
there with
gone.
the area, the school, the other part, they turned into a Agnes school, whatever they turned into. I don't know.
Okay,
Magnet School. Now
Magnet.
the
Okay,
Lincoln.
Agnes school, yeah. But
I think when we went to Lincoln, it was I think what high
it was
school. I
like
think.
it was all three. It was like a
Yeah,
elementary, middle, and high school.
yeah. That's
You
you
hear that
know
bell ringing all day over there. And they're
football.
walking to the
really?
building. So that just go to show you how many people was around at that time because they ran all three, the elementary, junior
I
high,
want to
and
see. Can y'all
Yeah,
see
high
this?
school. The kids in the high school, that when the
I knew
bell
she
was
was
ringing,
gonna pull something out.
they came to class.
Can you see it?
Why?
Yes.
We can see the title. That's about it.
Move it over to
Oh, the
your
top,
right. Yeah.
the gift of song.
Hold
Can
it
you
up
see
like
it?
over in front of you. Hold it up like right in front of your face.
Yeah,
Move it to your
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Yeah, we can see it. That's
right.
it. That album is called The Gift of Song, made by
What,
Mount Calvary Junior Choir. when Mount
with
Calvary
this,
Baptist Church was on Australian Avenue.
Australia.
Street.
and somebody sang solo on it.
Oh Lord, wasn't me.
Couple people
So that'd be
sang.
Alicia. It wasn't
You did,
me.
Lisha. Lisha sang a solo on it.
Yeah, it was a
That
long
was
time
interesting.
ago.
Look, that was into that and the trip to Disney World, trying to use washing cars to come up with money for the group to go to Disney World,
Yeah.
where it would be
Mhm.
practically free for all of us. That was a lot of work. And boy,
Yeah.
remember that
Yeah. We
necklace
used
I
to do a
had
lot of
broke my
things.
neck out that time?
Yes, I
Oh
remember.
God. Neck was like I had chicken pox around my neck.
And
Burn all up.
hey, what that candy with that string on it was it that you put around your wrist?
No, it was some fake gold I had trying to be cool and
Hey,
then put that
yeah, it
thing around my
was.
neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it broke her
And
out
that's
really
when I
bad.
discovered really I can't wear fake jewelry because it break my skin out bad. And
Yeah.
boy, and
Mhm.
then me thinking, oh, I can clear this up. I would have mixed some baking soda and water together and put that stuff on my neck. You talk about third-degree burns. So when I got on the bus to go to Disney World on the charter bus that we had, although it was cool to wear your collar popped up back then because it was the 80s.
Yeah,
I think I
I
had on a
remember.
yellow top and some yellow
Yes.
paisley pants, and it was so hot, but
Mhm.
I had to wear my thing button all the way up to my
She had to
neck,
wear it up, and the collar
and
turned
then the
up
collar
because her
turned
neck
up so
was.
people couldn't see my neck because it was broke all that from that fake jewelry. But that's what I get though. But that
That,
was a fun
Mhm.
trip.
with grandma Fanny, that's how we got to go to Disney World. Me and Kerry with the church. That's the only time
Oh,
I've
really?
been.
I remember. Was I on that bus?
That's
Because they
funny.
had oversold and I had to sit on the steps. And
Even
then
back.
she
Two
had a
times though, we ended up going twice. But
oh, I went one time with her and they oversold the bus, but she sat in the front, right? She had a seat and then she switched with me and sat on the steps. And I was so angry
I
that
remember that
people let her sit on the steps and
on
nobody
the
would
steps.
trade
Yeah,
seats with her.
I didn't go, but I remember that story. I remember.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I just
I was
remember
Remember,
so
she
mad.
took me
they
and Gary.
remember you find the $20 while
Oh
you were
Lord,
there.
I was trying not to talk about that, but yes.
My house on
God is good.
Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
I remember.
But
I said,
that
"Why is
he
she so
had
thirsty? I'm
wore
so
me
thirsty."
out. It was so hot.
yeah.
That's my first time really going out of town, especially with a group. I was excited. We were going to Disney World. I wanted to have a good time. It was a nice trip.
Yeah, but we were happy. But only time when we went, I had $1. That's all I had.
Oh God, you were worse
He
than
had a
us.
dollar.
That's all we had.
He had a
I
dollar.
think we had. I
We bought
think we
the ice
had
cream. Back
20.
then, ice cream wasn't but a
No,
dime.
we had the 20. You may have had
We
no,
had
we
it.
didn't have
Remember, it was me, you,
$20.
and Jimmy. We
I
had to
know, and
split
I
it.
found $20, and that the price of
Yeah.
everything was so expensive, and I think we go to Busch Gardens with the church as well. But I remember that I never forget that Disney World trip. Busch Gardens was a little easier because
Yeah.
financially doing a little bit better, and it was easier to maneuver in the park, and things weren't as expensive. So I remember eating really
Hmm.
good at Busch Gardens and going on some rides. But Disney
Yeah.
World, boy,
We
they
was
eat
limited
me
at
out.
Disney World. Only
Yeah,
the
We
free
did
stuff.
ride on the ride before the food. Grandma had food that she had bought with her. So
yeah.
that
Yeah.
helped us that, you
But
know.
them banana
But
sandwiches, no, they was good.
it was expensive out there. Shoot, the ice cream back then, that thing was about $5.
Oh,
Now
we
we
don't
Yeah.
want to go
bought
now. We
the one
took
we
Amber and Renard when they were young. Got it out the way.
Yeah.
Whether they
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember or not, they went.
Hmm. Hmm.
I went to SeaWorld for my 50th birthday, which is now almost 4 years ago, and
Mm,
pricey, but I had a blast. We booked the trip through AAA, which gave us a little bit of
mhm,
a discount on where we stayed at a resort, which turned out to
mhm.
be basically a two-bedroom apartment. We were able to get discount tickets to go in, and then as far as food, we bought a all you could eat band, so we could eat as
Mm-hmm.
much as we wanted and go in there as many times as we wanted to eat. So we did our breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. And then in between, we had a map of the park, and then on the map it showed us the shows and what time. We did everything on that map that day. We was there from the time the sun
Yeah.
rose to the sun till the sun went down. I didn't get on no
Mm-hmm.
rides, Chris did, but I had a great time. But pricey for people who have children and
Yeah.
want to take your kids. Man, you gotta have a second
Well,
job.
we took the kids Disney. I know they went to Busch Gardens maybe twice. I know we've been to Disney, Epcot. We tried to do two parks in one day. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work, but we
A lot of
did it.
walking. You gonna
A
do some
lot of
Yeah, the
walking.
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 And
Y'all
back
remember?
then you could carry a cooler with your drinks and whatnot. I don't think you can do that now.
No, you can't do that now. Too many.
Y'all remember
Mm-hmm.
Pirates World in Dania? We used to
Yeah.
Pirates
go to.
I
World, yeah.
never went.
We went
I
down
don't
there.
remember
You didn't
going.
You
go?
was so small. You went, but you was small,
Hmm.
and
Well,
they got
Mickey,
Them
on the
electric
roller
horses
coaster.
on the roller coaster.
Yeah,
yeah.
and I thought y'all had jumped off. I'm like, what happened to y'all? All of them laying down, couldn't see nobody. But Deborah and Jimmy were too.
Yeah, that
They
was
wouldn't
nice
let them
then.
on.
There we
I
go.
remember that. Now
I
I was thinking
remember
about
that.
going to the fair, but would definitely have to be during the daytime. Um, if I
Oh,
I'm
do go.
always going during the daytime. Especially when after I got my own kids, I just went out there during the daytime because at night you
Yeah,
got a
that's when things get
little
crazy.
different breed of people coming out there at
Yeah.
night. So
I don't
man,
think
I
we've
just
it's
I
ever
got
so cold
taken.
out there.
being so cry. I've been out there and I think I went out there one time and it had got real cold. I
Yeah,
had left when I got in the car and left there. So
yeah.
I had a that leather jacket Zach had. I had that on, and I thought myself, I'm going out there. I was walking around. The wind got it kicking. It's time to go. I just left and went on,
Time to
got in the
go.
car. And
Yeah.
Remember, we all
Yeah.
piled in the Volkswagen and went. Jimmy and Deborah was so small. They sat
Yeah.
under the floor. People would put us in jail, and that was that. Good thing we didn't have to
Oh yeah,
have
that
no
one
doggone seat
definitely would
belts and
not
all
work.
that. Mm-mm.
yeah, you get in
I'm
there
going
and
to say,
got
though.
away from where to go.
We had a yellow and a red Volkswagen.
Mhm.
Didn't give about
Mm-hmm.
that yellow
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
We saved that money. I said, man, when I was working at Burger King, and we saved that money and Johnny saw that Volkswagen down in West Palm. We went down there and got it for $500. That was
Mhm.
our first
Wow.
car.
I was like brand new
That's a
too.
really
Yeah.
good
Sure will.
deal.
It
I
was
was
easy to
Mhm.
work on. Yeah, wasn't nothing wrong with that car. It was sitting outside. We went right down there and got it.
yeah, it was one of the new Volkswagens too.
Yeah, we was able to drive to school. Shoot, I think we was ninth, 10th grade.
Yeah,
I think
family.
we
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
something you can
was
drive to
driving.
school.
Yeah,
yeah.
These kids
Mhm.
these days they can't hardly wait. Some of them be driving in eighth grade
we was
Mhm.
to
driving at
school.
13, but we wasn't like driving on. I don't know where we drove. Is where to go around the corner, go to the store, and then ride back. A lot
Mm.
of it came from learning how to drive that go kart and stuff like that. So by the time I got ready to drive,
Oh yeah, the go
Mhm.
kart. I
Yeah,
remember the
yeah.
go kart.
we
That was the
we didn't
thing.
drive no. The first time we learned how to drive was a stick. We had that station wagon,
Standard.
Yeah.
that Rambler.
That's
They
standard
had
shit.
wheels up here. You had to go up, down. Learn how to use the clutch.
Talk
And
that.
that's the first time we
That's
learned how
his
to drive.
fault. We did that at Gaines Falls. That was we learned how to drive at.
Showed how to put it
Okay.
in, but
I
it
don't
took a
remember none
minute.
of
But
that.
once we got the hang of it, we good. I've been driving ever since. Then we got that Volkswagen. We already knew how to shift gears, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember our summer jobs when we would go with Joe Fulmo during the
Yeah.
Mhm.
summertime to work, and some days we did more eating than working.
Been working.
Mhm.
Now,
Those were
when
the
we
Mhm.
best
look,
days.
when he had some money, we
Oh,
was gonna go to the what was that name of that place? The
The ranch.
Ranch. We were gonna
Yes.
eat at the
oh,
ranch
down there with
and
Houston
Burger
County,
Burger
King.
And
King.
Burger King.
down there
And
in South
now
Dick.
when he didn't have no cash money, We have a cooler for the ice water, and he buy some of that. What is that? Pimento
Sandwich
spread
spread.
and a loaf of bread. That's your lunch.
I
Still
think
eating now.
Start
he got
getting
that
crap.
cheese.
Oh,
He got
Well, now,
to the
there's a
farmers market. To
oh
the
yeah, and
farmers
the
market
farmers market.
with those
Yeah,
rotisserie chicken.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I remember no rotisserie chicken, but I do
Mm-hmm.
One
remember
time me
going
and
with him
Gary
to the
went, he
farmers market.
biggest thing with me and Gary was just going to Burger King. 'Cause I knew I could get a Whopper then. So, with
Yeah,
all us there together a lot of times, you couldn't
Where
do
the old
that.
ladies work?
Family.
They worked at the ranch or Burger King. Them two
I think
old
at
Burger
the
ladies.
King.
ranch. They knew him at the ranch,
Yeah.
and when he paid us, he gave one time just me and Jimmy had went right. So he gave Jimmy $20, and I was like,
Y'all ain't
"Ooh!"
hardly do no work. I'm just gonna
I,
say that for
I
the
did the
record.
best I could. I'll just say that. And
Especially Jimmy.
he didn't have to work. All he had to do was just be there. But he gave him
He
twenty
always
dollars.
tell us
We were young.
he's sick. He been sick, so he ain't got to do nothing because he been
Yeah,
sick.
put
Ain't
it on
nothing wrong
us.
with him.
Yeah,
So, and I thought that we were supposed to split it. He was like, "You don't want yours?" I was like, "What? I get $20 too?"
yeah, he
But
can
those were some good
you could come
days.
on Saturday and get me and Gary. So I let watching cartoons on Saturday. We was out there with him a lot of times. We'll come back
Yeah.
there and we take out.
one thing
So
I
it.
get he gonna make it home to watch that wrestling on
Oh
Saturday.
Oh yeah.
God. Mandatory. That's how I fell in love with wrestling. Dusty Rhodes, the Junkyard Dog, and all of them people. Wasn't Mean
Oh
Joe Green one of them, or he was football?
no,
No.
That was
He
later
was
on when we
football.
tried to get
your grandmama was the wrestling fan
Oh.
when your dad used to do work at the auditorium. Uh, he would take her
hmm
and we would see the live matches, and Lord have mercy, that woman would just go nuts. She would have so much fun until
Yeah.
she stand up. I be like, Mama, sit down. People can't see over you. And she was sitting there, and there was this man in front of her,
On the
and the
cheese.
man kept jumping up. She was yanking him back down. He couldn't understand why he couldn't stand up because she had his coattail pulling him down.
Wrestling.
Oh,
Watch out! Watch
uh,
out! I tell you to watch out.
What's out there now?
oh, Gordon Ramsay. Remember one day they looked like he turned green for real. They went to fighting around him while he was talking. Those were the good days. Real wrestling, not that stuff that they have now. That and
so
the roller
to the
derby.
I went to the we saw that one time, I guess.
Want to go
Mm.
no more? All that violence.
but when Karen Gary was small and they had baseball out there, and during
Oh
the
gosh,
springtime
baseball.
they had spring
Hey,
training, and Hank Aaron would come up every day. Your dad was working out there also then, and he would come up every day after the practice and sit down and talk and play with Karen.
Wow.
So.
No.
yeah, we used to go to the baseball game all the time.
Remember we used to go get food and we'd go out there and sit in the stands. All that. I think Checkers. But I know we used to get
We ain't
sold.
no checkers way back then.
Oh, it was. None of them Burger King ones. I know one of them. It wasn't Checkers.
Yeah, that's dinner, kid.
You know,
That's
at
what
that time, I remember one time I know we had went and bought the hamburgers and all that stuff. We went crazy. They didn't bother us to get back
that was around.
food.
That was the only black hamburger place you could really go to. Get a good hamburger and chili
Where?
dog and all of that.
From
Chili
where?
right on camera.
Oh,
That's a
hamburger
You talking
heaven.
about Hamburger Heaven?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's still down there.
yeah, that
You
shit
Mm-hmm.
would
was
go
good.
there early in the morning to
Yeah,
get
do
a
you know they
hamburger.
burgers are really expensive?
Well,
I
that
can't
had
afford to
Now
eat
they
there.
are.
I
It
like
take a whole hour to wait for it to be made.
I like Blizzards and Burgers in Lake Park, and that
It was
place
good.
reminds me of what Whataburger is in Tallahassee. Like you got to wait for them to cook, and the
Yeah.
hamburgers are big and fresh, and they shakes and stuff real
Is it
good.
still there? It's not there
Whataburger,
anymore,
yeah,
is
they're
it?
still open. I wish they open one
No,
down here.
blizzards and burgers.
No, no, they're closed. They turned
Building's
that into
still
something else.
up, but they done changed so many things. Different people go in there and try that, and when you look, they're gone. It be somebody else on there. But
Yeah.
the building is
Yeah,
still
I
there in
remember
Lake Park.
that.
Yeah,
Remember we
still.
went to the rodeo Was that at the auditorium?
Uh,
Where was that? Or the fairgrounds?
that was over by the city.
Yeah. I
Riviera
think.
Beach?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. And then
yep.
they had us in the newspaper the next day in the Palm Beach
Yeah.
Post. I gotta find that
Mm-hmm.
picture.
Yeah, they had a rodeo. I remember that when that
That was a
guy
lot of
Mm-hmm.
fun.
hit that fence, went up against that fence. I never will forget it. I thought that hole gonna come
Yeah,
across.
we was trying to come out that stand.
But that was fun back then. They had stuff going on then right there in the city, you know,
Yeah.
especially with sports.
I had one really funny story to tell, and then we can start wrapping up. It's been fun. But I remember me and Alicia went to work with Joe Fullmore, and he had to use the bathroom one day. And we were out in those suburbs, so he had to go back to town to the gas station,
Gas
right? And when
station.
I tell you
Mm-hmm.
he was driving 100 miles an hour all on the wrong side of the road, hurry up and get in this truck. I got to go.
I wonder how he did drive fast.
It was so funny because he said I'm in a tight. I was like, pretty much, what is that? But
Yeah, that was
I
it.
found
In
Was
the
out
tight.
tight.
it was either that, it was breaking the speed limit to get to the bathroom, or if he ran out of snuff, we had to go. Get in this
Oh
truck,
boy.
let's go.
I still keep, Deborah, I still keep toilet paper in the car now. Oh, I got
How we get
it.
that?
Keep rolling in the car, put up. That kind of where I got that from, cause I've been doing, cause I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
I'm
So,
got to go. That's what you say. I'm got to
Look, and,
go.
and as far as it is to get to where y'all at, if you get stuck in traffic and you
Oh
have to go,
God.
you got to make a way some kind of way.
That happened to us. We were going down home, and we were stuck in traffic for 1 hour and 15 minutes,
Oh my
and we got to the
goodness.
service station to use the bathroom, and they standing there say the bathroom's out of order.
yeah,
They
there
would
you
have
It
had
got
us
was,
some
blocked.
people,
luckily, it was
that
another service station right across
people
from there,
confused.
so we had to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was it that
It got a
BP?
lot better
Yeah,
now.
the
We
B the
go, cause
BP one
one
was
time it
out
was
of
bad.
order,
So I was going
so we had to
nowhere.
go to Pilot.
They just tell you that oh, it's out of order. Oh, it's out of order.
Well, that
Then I
BP is
told
on
you.
the last leg for them bathrooms anyway. Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, they need to be torn down.
Oh,
Yeah,
you wanted me to show the new addition to the family, so let's go back to there. There is a
I remember when
Don.
they used to do the thing at
Oh,
game
look
time.
at her.
That's Miss Madam.
There she
Yeah,
is.
that's James and Kayleen's daughter. She was born June 9th, 2022. So she's what, 6 months old, and she'll be
Hmm.
having her first birthday in June. So that's Miss Adon Hall there.
On the same day
Another,
Queen was going on.
Let me
another,
see.
another. Yeah,
Same
she and
day.
Quincy hold same birthday,
Oh, they
so we
sure
Yeah,
got.
do.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
We
Quincy
got
was
a
on.
lot of Geminis, including
Yeah,
RJ and her and Quincy and father
Mm-hmm.
and
Whitney,
Janine.
Whitney.
Janine.
And
Mm-hmm.
also we got the twin
Vincent
girls
too.
in June.
Yeah, Vincent
Gary's
birthday in
daughters.
June.
And
yeah,
Vincent. Yep.
Whitney and June.
Yeah, so a lot
24.
of Gemini June birthdays.
Yep.
I think that's all of the pictures that I had. This has been
Yeah,
fun. Maybe we'll get together again. Maybe not on
yeah,
another holiday, but
yeah. They kind of
a day when Jimmy don't have to work, which is rare.
right.
Did
And
y'all
let's
ever see
say
his interview?
Huh?
let's let Leisha do this for me, and let's say a prayer
What?
for Jimmy, for because I know that's kind of
Yeah,
difficult
it's
there.
stressful. Yeah.
Hmm?
So everybody just pause for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord God, we come to you right now, Lord. We're asking for grace. We're asking for mercy. We're asking you to handle whatever needs to be handled in my brother's life, Lord, with his situation, Lord. We know that you know the outcome, Lord, and we are praising you for it right now, Lord. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
People,
And I want to just give God some praise and thanks for keeping Mr. Hall and that he's up to date and has enjoyed today. They didn't give him such a good prognosis, but he's here and we're enjoying him and we're thankful.
Grateful for every day. And
Man, every
actually,
day.
in better spirits than me most of the time. Because y'all
Yeah.
know what I be
Right.
going through on that job.
Oh Lord,
Right.
But
bless Deborah on her job and thank God for Keisha's new
it's
job.
okay.
Ooh.
It's okay. And
Yeah.
we're gonna
It's
be
a
all right. I
blessing to
mean,
have him here.
he
Mhm.
encourages me. And there's a couple of things he sent me that I printed out that I put on my wall. And he's like, hey, don't worry about me. And I don't know if I
Yep.
could be as strong of a person, as strongest man I've ever known in my life. But
Hmm.
you know, he said, whatever, well,
he
God
said,
got me, don't worry about me. And that was enough for me.
his
I
mama
stopped
said,
worrying about it.
hey, that's the same thing Grandma Fanny used to tell me.
Yeah.
She told me that all the time, even before she got sick. Say, y'all gonna
Yeah.
live
She
your
she
life.
was always in good. Yeah. She
Yeah,
was
she
always encouraging everybody else. You're right.
Mhm.
Even
uh
with her situation.
yeah, she sure talked to me all the time, talking about that. And one thing about her, she still got up and went.
Yep.
She couldn't go
Yep.
no more.
She did.
She said,
She
got
sure
life,
did.
live it to the last
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she came to Tallahassee twice and she was
Mhm.
sick.
Yeah.
And
She's
you know,
determined.
I
And
never heard her complain about nothing. Not
No,
nothing
mm-mm.
ever. I always sent her a
Mm-mm.
birthday card with $2 and a
Yeah,
little
Two
everybody
note
had
and
a
we
dollars.
wrote,
$2. We need to
She
do
did
that and start that
bubble
again.
gum
yeah.
money.
Mhm.
That's what I would
Get 'em.
tell her it was. So she could buy
Mhm.
some bubble gum.
Yeah, I still
Mhm.
got her cards too. And
Mhm.
I got in trouble when I work study at Florida A&M. I would call her every day for an hour, long distance. Made up pay for it. And one day the lady who was my supervisor was trying to call. And when I talked to her for that hour, I don't care who called, I wouldn't answer the phone. So she was calling and kept getting the busy signal. And then she came and I was hang out the phone. So I said, okay, mama. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna let you go, baby. I said, okay. And after that, that lady got real sick after that. But anyway, God bless her heart too.
Yeah.
She went on somewhere. But I don't care that I get in trouble. But I wanted this. I wanted to, I
Go
wanted
talk to
to
your
talk to
grandma.
her. I got in trouble when I worked at the library too for the county for my other grandma, your mom's mom. I would call her every night, and then this lady come, did you put these long distance calls on here? I was like, what you talking about? And then she said, well, before you answer, I'll let you know. I call her and talk to her. She's the sweetest lady. And she said, yeah, that's my grandbaby.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my.
like, lady, I can't stand you anyway.
you don't want to talk about them banana sandwiches you fixed up when we used to go to that Florida theater down there.
Banana. Did
Mhm.
she put mayonnaise on them banana sandwiches?
Yeah.
We got
Mhm.
here, we ain't had nothing to get about nothing and nothing with no food in us,
Put
so
it on there,
had a
man.
banana
Yeah.
bread.
One
And
time I ate her down at her house when she had made
Mhm.
someone that was
Yeah.
there.
took them with us when we went to the movie.
Now you either had that peanut butter or whatever she put on there.
Man,
Oh
we
yeah,
Listen,
that was
You talking about
sandwiches at
Grandma
that movie.
Fanny?
I went home and told her that was the best sandwich I ever had.
hey Carrie, y'all remember we sent paid for all y'all to go to movies to see Jaws,
Oh
and
my
we let
God.
y'all out. We're
yeah,
gonna come back
toward
and
the
pick
end
you up.
when that man started getting swallowed up, I think we had them with us. They were young.
It was too
I
much for
was
me.
surprised, cause
They
we were
got up
sitting
and
there
came
in
out
the
the
car.
movie. I'm like, did y'all like the movie?
Didn't
They
that come
about
out
Yeah,
like
outside.
that
that's
came
the
out
only
like
reason why.
76?
Then too, I was thinking about Nisha, cause they were young then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I couldn't take it, and then after
Well,
that,
it's
I was
time to go. We
terrified
weren't
of
going
going over
to see
bridges.
that. We watched the whole movie to that part. I said that's a little scary, but don't go. Everybody started backing up. That when I got, I said, "All right, come on, y'all, let's go."
I was the ripe old age of 6 when
Yeah,
Jaws
they
came
was
out. We
young.
went to see it, so it was
That's
traumatizing
one
for
of the
me.
reasons I left too. Cause let me get them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
That don't
screaming and
fall
going
through.
on.
Yeah. I said, come on, y'all, let's go. We got it for love.
At least, I'm gonna watch the football game now. The other one. Since
Okay,
Yep.
well,
The
y'all,
other
it's
one?
been fun and
Mhm.
I
Yeah, it
had a good old
has.
time
yeah.
hanging out with y'all. So hopefully we'll do it again soon. I did send Jimmy a
Yeah.
text. I'm going to send all of you the link where you can watch it. It's going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So right now it is on my Facebook page. So please like and share the video to your page so your
Okay.
children and everybody else
Okay.
can watch and learn a little bit more about us. So like I said, this is my tribe. This is my family. And I
Mhm.
love y'all. Happy
Love you
New
too.
Love you
Year.
too. Love
Happy
Mhm.
y'all.
New Year. We
Happy
love
New
All
you.
Year
right.
to all of y'all.
All right. We'll
Appreciate
do
you.
it again soon.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
for my birthday or something.
Yeah,
We'll
that'll
all
be
get back
great.
on here again and
That'll
Yeah.
have
be
some more
good.
people on. Okay.
That'll
Mhm.
be
All right.
fun.
Y'all
All
take
right.
care now. Talk to you
Okay.
later.
Okay, Deb.
Bye
You
bye.
All
too.
right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
How do I get out?
Now I can watch TV now. Smoke